Welcome back to the channel. Alright, buckle up, because today we're diving into one of the darkest theories about UFOs, alien rulers, and the terrifying knowledge that might be locked away in the minds of world leaders. We've all heard the rumors, stories of US presidents being briefed on the real truth about extraterrestrials. Some say Eisenhower met with aliens in 1954 at Edwards Air Force Base. Others claim Reagan's obsession with UFOs wasn't just science fiction inspiration, but a reaction to classified information. And then there's JFK, who reportedly demanded access to top-secret UFO files shortly before his assassination. Coincidence? Maybe. But what if there's something much bigger at play? What if the truth isn't just hidden, but impossible to reveal? Let's throw out the idea that presidents and other elites just choose to keep secrets. What if the real reason we don't know the truth about aliens is because knowing it would get us all deleted? Not in a Men in Black wipe your memory kind of way. I mean, literally erased from existence. So, let's talk about something we were never meant to know. For decades, UFOs were ridiculed. Aliens were science fiction. The governments of the world laughed at the idea of extraterrestrial life. And then, everything changed. In just a few short years, we've gone from outright denial to military footage of orbs, congressional hearings on non-human biologics, and whispers from intelligence insiders about retrieved craft and technology that doesn't belong to us. But what if the biggest secret of all isn't just that aliens exist? What if the real reason for all this secrecy is that we are not in charge of this world? Not our presidents. Not our governments. Not even the people we think are the true elites. What if Earth, our civilization, our progress, our very existence, has always been ruled by something else? This isn't just about UFOs or little green men in flying saucers. That's the surface story, a distraction. The theory goes like this. The Earth, humanity, civilization as we know it, it's all under the control of something far more powerful than us, an elite non-human force. Call them reptilians, interdimensional beings, cosmic overlords, whatever they are, they run the show. Governments, money, wars, technological progress, all just part of a system designed to keep them in control. And the real shocker? The knowledge of their existence is so dangerous that it has to be contained at all costs. Because if too many people understand it, if we, as a species, become aware, something catastrophic happens. This isn't just the idea that the public isn't ready or mass panic would break out. No, this is deeper. This is the idea that there is a fail-safe built into reality itself. And what if those in power know this, but can never speak of it? Because the moment the truth is told, it all ends. Let's look at some cases of leaders who might have been given a glimpse behind the curtain. Dwight D. Eisenhower, 1954. Allegedly met with extraterrestrials under extreme secrecy. Afterward, he made an odd statement warning about the military-industrial complex. Some say he wasn't just talking about weapons manufacturers, but a deeper force pulling the strings. Ronald Reagan, 1987, gave a speech at the UN about how an alien threat would unite humanity. He mentioned this idea multiple times in unscripted moments. Did he almost say too much? Jimmy Carter, 1977, filed an official UFO report before his presidency. After gaining access to classified info, he reportedly became visibly shaken and stopped talking about it. John F. Kennedy, 1963, asked for access to UFO files. 10 days later, he was assassinated. Some conspiracy theorists believe it wasn't the CIA or the mafia. It was because he was about to reveal something. And it's not just presidents. There are stories of astronauts, like Buzz Aldrin, who hinted at something being out there. Or Paul Hellyer, former Canadian Minister of Defense, who straight up said aliens are already here and governments know it. But what if the real secret isn't just that they exist? What if understanding this truth is what gets you wiped out? Imagine this. The moment a person becomes aware of the true rulers of our world, they become a liability. Not just to humans, but to the system itself. Maybe there's an automatic trigger, a universal law that says, this species must not become aware. Maybe those who learn the truth are given a simple choice. Stay silent, live your life, and pretend you never heard a thing, or risk everything. Your own life, your family's, and the survival of the species. What if that's why presidents age rapidly? Why some world leaders suddenly change their demeanor? Because they've been told something. And it's not just a casual, "Oh, by the way, aliens exist." It's knowledge that rewires your mind. Knowledge that warps your perception of reality itself. Maybe the ones who can't handle it break down completely. Maybe the ones who try to fight back get erased. And here's the most terrifying possibility. What if every major disaster, wars, pandemics, economic collapses, aren't just random events, but controlled resets, a way to keep humanity distracted, to ensure we never get too close? The meeting that breaks a president. Imagine this. A new president is elected. They sit in the Oval Office, believing they have the power to make real change. And then, the meeting happens. A closed-door briefing. No cameras, no records. Only a handful of people who have carried this secret for generations. And when they leave that room, they are never the same again. We've seen it. Presidents who once believed in transparency suddenly go silent. Those who spoke about UFOs in their campaigns suddenly lose all interest. So, what happens if someone tells? Here's where it gets weird. Some whistleblowers have claimed to have insider knowledge of alien contact, but they always seem to disappear, discredit themselves, or die under mysterious circumstances. Phil Schneider, an engineer who claimed to have worked in deep underground military bases where humans and aliens collaborated. He was later found dead, ruled a suicide but with suspicious injuries. William Cooper, former naval intelligence officer who wrote "Behold a Pale Horse," detailing government knowledge of extraterrestrials. He was shot by authorities under strange circumstances. Gary McKinnon hacked NASA and the Pentagon, allegedly finding evidence of non-terrestrial officers. The US wanted him extradited for over a decade, but then quietly dropped the case. Maybe the reason why we never get the full story is because the ones who know can't tell. Not because they don't want to, but because the second they do, the failsafe kicks in. A self-correcting system, a reality that protects itself. What if we go beyond the distraction? Can we see beyond the veil? The real theory? Earth is not under human rule. There are forces, call them reptilians, interdimensional beings, cosmic overlords, ancient watchers, who control every major event on this planet. They are not elected. They are not seen. They are not human. And every leader, every president, every powerful person on Earth eventually comes to understand one thing. They do not run this world. They are allowed to rule only if they play by the rules already set. Step out of line, you're removed. You're erased. You're made an example of. This is where it gets disturbing. What if the truth isn't just something world leaders keep hidden for control, but something that, if revealed, would wipe us all out? Let's say a president defies the warnings. They decide the world deserves to know. What happens next? Are they silenced before they can speak? Are they removed by the hidden elite? Or is there something deeper, something we can't even comprehend? What if the very act of knowing triggers a catastrophic event? Because let's be real, civilizations have disappeared before. The Sumerians, the Mayans, Atlantis. What if they pushed too far, demanded the truth, and were reset? Maybe it's not that presidents choose to keep secrets. Maybe they have no choice. Because the second they expose what's really going on, Earth gets wiped clean. There is a surge in UFOs. Are we being pushed to the edge? Something strange is happening. Orbs have been spotted in war zones, over nuclear sites, and even deep underwater. USOs, unidentified submerged objects, are moving at impossible speeds beneath the ocean, defying all known physics. A family in Las Vegas called 911, reporting 10-foot-tall beings in their backyard after a glowing craft crashed nearby. The police took it seriously. Then the story was buried. Are these warnings? Are these entities baiting us, teasing us, forcing us to demand answers? What if this isn't the first time a civilization reached this point, questioning too much, pushing too far? And what if every time the result was the same? A reset, a purge, a full-scale erasure. Do we really want the truth? So here's the final question. Where does that leave us? If this theory is true, then the real rulers of Earth, the ones at the top of the pyramid, aren't just hiding. They're actively ensuring we never reach them. Maybe the next big reset isn't financial, technological, or societal. Maybe it's something bigger, a controlled amnesia event, a wiping of knowledge before we stumble too close to the edge. Or maybe, just maybe, we've already been through this cycle before. But what if this is all a test? What if those who run this world, the real rulers, are waiting to see how far we push? Maybe the second we demand full disclosure, the second we uncover the truth, they pull the plug. And history repeats itself. We want answers. We want disclosure. The truth is out there. But maybe we're not allowed to know it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.